You've mastered the mechanics and you're following the rules, yet your equity curve has flattened. You're identifying the same setups as before, but the market seems to have evolved while your results have stalled. Look at the indicators at the bottom of your screen. Standard tools like RSI or MACD use basic arithmetic to smooth out price action. In high-frequency markets, that smoothing creates a significant lag, meaning your signals often arrive only after the high-probability window has already closed. To close that timing gap, you have to upgrade the math. The MQL5 market offers custom indicators, sophisticated algorithms written directly into your platform by developers to decode highly specific market environments that standard tools miss. This diagram illustrates how a flat, one-dimensional price feed transforms when you apply advanced code. These tools can measure the momentum of multiple currency pairs at once, track institutional order flow, or scan for hidden divergence across every timeframe simultaneously. However, a complex algorithm is only as effective as the trader using it. Simply possessing advanced code is a far cry from executing a profitable strategy. Finding a measurable advantage in the Forex market requires you to stop guessing. You have to adopt the rigorous, empirical process of a data scientist and actively engineer your strategy from the ground up. No single indicator can account for every market variable. A viable strategy requires you to construct a hypothesis through synergy, looking for a confluence of evidence from different data sources. Stacking 3 non-correlated indicators, tools measuring trend, volatility, and momentum, filters out false signals. For example, track the primary trend with an adaptive moving average, cross-referencing a divergence scanner to identify exact moments momentum shifts. Avoid the urge to keep adding tools to your chart. Excessive indicators create analysis paralysis, cluttering your screen and obscuring the very data you're trying to isolate. When these non-correlated tools align, they generate a high-probability entry signal. But at this stage, that signal is still just a theory. Even the most logically sound confluence must be subjected to objective testing before you ever risk capital in a live environment. Executing an untested system in a live market is financial suicide. MetaTrader 5 provides a built-in strategy tester to serve as your laboratory, and the pressure test is a requirement for professional trading. This dashboard calculates profit factor, gross profit divided by gross loss, over historical data. A statistically viable system clears a 1.5 baseline. Next, measure maximal drawdown, the deepest peak-to-trough drop in your account equity, showing potential capital lost during a typical losing streak. This chart demonstrates a major pitfall: repainting. A fraudulent indicator will rewrite its own history, placing perfect buy signals on the chart only after the market has already moved, creating a false record of accuracy. You must also watch for curve fitting. If you optimize an indicator's variables until they perfectly match a specific historical period, the system will likely fail as soon as it encounters the unique conditions of a live market. Surviving the strategy tester without manipulating the variables is the only way to separate a mathematical edge from a digital illusion. Every indicator on your screen is based on past data. They react to where the market has been. They cannot predict where it's going next. Because no trading system maintains a 100% win rate, your long-term survival depends entirely on a strictly calculated margin of error. This chart highlights capital preservation. Limit your risk to 1 or 2% of your account balance per trade, enforced by a mandatory stop loss. Calculate lot size mathematically based on the exact pip distance between your entry and that rigid stop loss level. This alignment of specialized tools, verified historical data, and strict risk parameters replaces speculation with a repeatable, evidence-based process. It is time to build your edge. Open an FXNX account, access the MQL5 market, and put your strategy through the lab today.